So it's August 20th, 2024, a Tuesday. Somewhere in Canada, probably near a beach in Tofino, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau walks up to a microphone and announces that finally he is resigning as the Prime Minister of Canada.
I can't believe it actually happened.
It's a great day for Canada and therefore the world. Over the coming weeks, the liberal Laurentian elites, they choose their next leader. They choose the everyday, hard-working man, Mark Carney, on his journey to his destiny, anointing him from his ivory tower to the halls of power in Ottawa. The liberal media would begin fawning over the historical figure that has been Justin Trudeau and really start thinking about what his legacy is going to be after 9 miserable years as Prime Minister of Canada. So what is that legacy going to be? I think it's going to be rolling up his sleeves, making an announcement to Canadians that he's ready to get to work making your life more expensive. But I started thinking about it and really wondering, what is his legacy going to be? So I made a list of a number of his greatest hits. It's not exhaustive, but I think it's a pretty good place to start. One that jumps to mind is the fact that this feminist prime minister fired his first female Indigenous Attorney General because she wouldn't go along with his plan to cover up for SNC-Lavalin, and had another female cabinet minister resign in protest. A real high point in Canada's legacy that day was. Or maybe more recently, the fact that the federal Liberals decided to legalize smoking meth and shooting up heroin in playgrounds in BC, and only in the face of clear anger from Canadians actually back down. Maybe it's actually the international stage where he'll be best remembered. His famous tour with the tickle trunk to India, picking fights with other major trading partners, or the fact that because we bring nothing to the table, the Americans, the United Kingdom, and the Australians decided to have their own intelligence pact without Canada included. Or maybe it was when he told a veteran live in person that veterans were asking for more than we could give.
Why are we still fighting against certain veterans groups in court? Because they're asking for more than we are able to give right now.
Or maybe it was when he actually coined his own word, when mankind was too offensive, so he said we need to use words like people kind.
We like to say people kind, not necessarily mankind, because it's more inclusive.
There we go.
Or is it that crime rates, including gun crime rates, have skyrocketed across Canada despite his plan to ban legal firearms owners and spend $40 million trying to buy them back? Or maybe it's the fact that rents, mortgages, and down payments have all doubled, that an entire generation knows that they will never be able to afford a house in this country. Or maybe it's the nearly 2 million Canadians that are going to a food bank in this country each and every month. Or maybe it's the fact that he's doubled our national debt in just 9 years, and the fact that we spend $54 billion this year paying the interest charges on our debt, which is more than we send to the provinces for healthcare, which is about the same amount as we collect in the GST, or as it now should be soon known, the debt servicing tax. Or maybe it's his constant attacks on our oil and gas sector, and his lies to our European allies as they come to us and say, please get us off Russian gas, we want your LNG. And he says, no, there's simply no business case, go to another country and buy it there. Like Qatar, a great home for Hamas leadership. At some point, Justin Trudeau will resign, and I certainly hope it's on that glorious Tuesday in August. I actually am willing to be Justin Trudeau's speechwriter because I think a lot of these should be mentioned in his resignation speech. This is actually just a very short list, and if you have other ideas, please share them below. But we know once this Prime Minister leaves, the media are going to try to fawn all over him. They will try to rewrite history, to forget about all of these scandals and the many others. I think it's important we highlight now the exact record of this Prime Minister over the past 9 years, so that when he does leave, we can use this legacy as a reminder of what not to do.
And the budget will balance itself.
And we can never make the same mistakes again. I'd love this to be a discussion, so please comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.